Hello everyone. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing very well. Hello there, Ken. Hello, Naboo. Hello, Fang. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you're fantastic. Apologies for ending stream early last night. I was exhausted. I was completely and utterly exhausted. Although despite that, I still went to bed at 5 AM. But I did sleep in bed. So that's good. We're going to be playing some more Resident Evil 9 tonight. 9? We're going to be playing some more Resident Evil 1 tonight. Everyone in chat just suddenly having a heart attack, being like, sorry, 9? What? Sorry, what was that? No. We're not playing 9. That's months away still. Aye. Imagine if I just suddenly revealed like that I had an early access demo or something like that. Could you imagine? You'd be like, I know it says Resident Evil, but you know what? I quite fancy playing the 9th one in the series. Off to a good start. Oh, always Naboo, always. Unky Herb. How are you all doing this evening? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Claire. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Just shaking my juice. I didn't have much of it left, so I ended up adding water to it. It's the pulp. It's the one with the pulp in it. Get that cam straightened up. Amateur owl over here. What do you mean straightened up? Oh. That's what you mean. That's what you mean. Hopefully. Sam, how are you doing? Did you see the gameplay trailer? You mean of Hollow Knight Silksong? If you didn't know already, by the way, Silksong has a release date. It's in 2 fucking weeks. You're probably thinking, Jamie, you're having a laugh. Silksong's not coming out. It doesn't exist. It's coming out in 2 weeks. The announcement came earlier on today, and it's releasing on the 4th of September. So, I mean, I've not played the original game. I love the look of it though, and I love a Metroid, and it's fine. It's good that it's finally coming out. I was referring to RE9, but yes, also let's talk about Silksong. Sorry, it was just when he said gameplay, I was like, I mean, they've shown a lot so far of RE9 gameplay that I'm definitely not playing. Yes, let's talk about Silksong. How excited are you for it? Because my level of excitement is just kind of, I'm excited for other people, essentially. Like, I'm excited that you're excited, if that makes sense. Like I said, I've not played it, the original. It looks gorgeous. It looks like a really fun game, but my problem is I've seen too much. I've seen too much of the original game that I feel like I can't actually play it because I've been thoroughly spoiled. I've pretty much seen the game from start to finish multiple times at this point. Hello, Fang. Hoagie has been demolished oft. Very nice, very nice. Oh, hopefully this one didn't cause you an injury. How big was your hoagie? Are we talking like... how much weight, girth did this hoagie have? It's massive, right? God, Sam, it's all right. I understand you hate good games. No, I don't hate good games. I recognize that Hollow Knight is a great game that I probably will never play because I just have spoiled myself by watching too much of it. That's why I try and stay away from games that I want to play. I should have done that with Hollow Knight. Naboo, you can't just ask people how big their hoagie is. Me. Look, Fang brought up the hoagie in chat, okay? I feel like it's fair game at that point. If someone presents hoagie, it'd be rude not to ask about it. Just get out the measuring tape and like, how big is your hoagie? That tea could have been stronger. Fang, it's enjoyable until the last few inches, then it's a struggle. We are talking about the hoagie. If you'll pardon the pun. I'm just making sure I've got everything set up because I was in a wee bit of a rush to start the stream. I may have been slightly delayed to starting the stream because I was emptying the dishwasher. So I am not sure that I've got everything posted that I needed to do before stream. In fact, no, I haven't. I know I haven't. I didn't post in this channel, and I didn't put my Discord into streamer mode. But I think other than that, that's everything. I did upload a TikTok earlier on today that I may or may not have edited when I was meant to be working. May or may not have. Who's to say? Who's to say? But I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. And it got quite a good number of views. I'm very happy with 700 in just the first few hours. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, I'll let you watch it. No, that's not Freddy. That's bloody Naughty Bear. And I can have more drink. Wrong bear, Ada. It's Trapper. It's not Freddy. I'm bloody looking around for Freddy Krueger, and then bloody Bear Big Boss comes round the corner. Have I got packets of sugar here? But yeah, I edited this when I was meant to be working. It was a quick edit, but I got all my work done in a timely manner anyway, so it's fine. As you can tell when I lock in. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Oh, I can make it. Did I say Bear Big Boss? No. Always question whether or not you say Big Bear Big Balls. Big Bear Big Balls? I've added a second big in there. I also thought I'd already uploaded that one to TikTok, but I hadn't even edited it. So that was quite a surprise. But I've got a few more that I've got ready and waiting to edit and upload, which I can maybe do over the next few days. Probably. Maybe. I ended up working from home today, by the way. Was meant to be in the office, but I awoke at 8 AM to a text from my boss telling me to work from home. It would have been better to learn, I don't know, the previous night. Would have been much better to learn that the previous night. Could have watched the second episode of American Horror Story. But alas, I only found that out at 8 AM. But I then went back to sleep and got another 2 hours of sleep. So that was good. I did get extra sleep. Oh shit, have I got Steam open? I do have Steam open. Oh, F1's on sale. Oh, it's only 20% off. I was hoping for more of a sale. I haven't got this year's F1 game yet, but I'm very much wanting it. Because when I played it during the beta, I enjoyed it. I just haven't got it yet because money. I forget that my play pause button doesn't work while I'm playing RE for some reason. Now, where we left off last time, we've done a hell of a lot of things. I always forget about that. We have... What have we done? We killed a snake. We've exhausted pretty much everything in the mansion. We've gone underground. We've gone through some areas. And... God, me trying to recall what events happened a week ago. It's painful. But we should be finishing it tonight. I have it on good authority from Fang that I should be finishing it tonight. Why is your frame orange? Because I had it that colour for the future game show last night to match up with their kind of colour scheme. And I never changed it back to blue. So we're orange tonight. Also, before we get going, let's go ahead and blow my nose. Hold on 1 second. No, Fang! Orange? What are you talking about? This is blue. Something's gone wrong with that hoagie that you've eaten. It's affected you in ways that you didn't imagine. Right, did we... Oh! I did not see that on the floor. Some more ink ribbon. Or maybe I saw it post-save last night. What's in my chest? Not a lot. Good amount of bullets. What other guns have we got? We've got 12 shotgun shells. We've got a magnum of 6. And 2... oh, 12. Ooh. So a total of 18 magnum rounds. $18 is a lot. Hello, Tyler. How are you doing? I hope you're well. You definitely heard me before. You didn't hear me before. I was muted. I bet the chat is lovely. The chat is so good. Rewind back to what I was saying. Sam! Sam, I think I've remembered the song that I was going to suggest to you, by the way, for potentially recreating, if you're interested. The only problem is it's a very high-pitched song in terms of a lot of the lyrics, so I'm not sure. Don't know. Don't know. There was actually two. Fine, the chat is always lovely. Sublime, some would say. Did I come down the ladder or did I go up the ladder? So, one of the songs that I was thinking of, Sam, and I'm pretty certain you've probably already been suggested this, was Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, because obviously it's got that iconic riff. In fact, have you already... You haven't done that one already, have you? Have you? Am I imagining this? Have I... Because I've seen someone suggest it, have I made it up in my head that you have done it? Or have you actually done it? Just see the gears. The other song that I had thought of, which is the high-pitched one, would be Ordinary World by Duran Duran. Just because it's got kind of like an interesting intro to it, and then kind of an interesting solo halfway through. There's a lot of high-pitched singing, so... Fang, how much do I have to pay for a recreation of Square Hammer by Ghost? Just wondering. Are you on the square? Is that song? I don't listen to too much Ghost. I've done Song 2 by Blur, which is basically just their take on Smells Like Teen Spirit. You have done Song 2 by Blur. Is this the way I went? Is this where I came from? I don't know if I'm backtracking or going forward. Backtracking. Yeah, this suddenly feels like a backtrack. Right. Yes, go down. Well, thank you very much for the merch link. Oh yeah, so it is because yeah. From entering from this way, I remember this door's blocked, and then I had to go down these ladders. It's amazing how just approaching a room from a different angle, from a different direction, can remind you of something. Some Duran Duran would be good. I definitely know Hungry Like the Wolf better though. That one's probably, yeah, that one could work. Yeah. I'd thought of maybe something Pink Floyd, but oh no. I'm trying to think of something that would be like popular. And Pink Floyd is popular, but I don't think it's that popular. Or is it? I don't know. I like Pink Floyd. I hear a zomble shambling. Actually, what? That's what I meant to do. Instead of juking left and right, what I did was I just embraced it. Oh wow, all the herbs. I can take one. Not the best camera change. Not the worst. Oh! Another MO disc. It's locked electronically. It is their most popular song. I just want Square Hammer because it's a meme on my channel. Sam, I could do all 23 minutes of Echoes by Pink Floyd. Do parts 1 to 9 of Shine On You Crazy Diamond. That'll probably about 20ish minutes as well, I think. No, don't do that. That's the problem with Pink Floyd. Some of their songs are really long. Hold on. I've already used up 3 flashbangs. I'm reloading that save. I'm losing no progress. But I'm gaining 3 flashbangs. Hopefully. But that's the one and only do-over. What other songs have you been suggested, by the way, Sam? Like, as a sneak preview, if I may. Oh god, bad camera change. Oh, you're coming upstairs this time. Thank you. Whoa! Now that's more like it. Oh, I don't like the sound of that one. It sounds mean. It would be interesting to hear a recreation of a song that has saxophone in it. That wasn't my fault. Which door did I come through? Did I come through this one or that one? I've got Rebecca Rue coming on soon, requesting a Taylor Swift song. Oh, that's the door I came through. That could be good. Withholds another ghost recommendation. Sam, I should do Careless Whisper at some point. Oh! Oh, you know what would be good to have a recreation of? By the way, I think you should definitely put your Darude Sandstorm one up on like Spotify or YouTube. As like a... It's so perfect, but you could almost use it as like an in-place for like memes for any videos and all that, where it's like legally distinct Darude Sandstorm that's definitely not Darude Sandstorm, but it's transformative enough that it doesn't infringe copyright. Because there's so many different versions, there's so many different like songs that are like that, where it's like, oh no, this is legally distinct from what it's actually based on. But oh shit, I've forgotten the one that I was thinking of a moment ago. No, why have I forgotten? Careless Whisper. Oh, I've remembered. Take On Me by Aha. Just because that tune, it's so iconic. And that could either go really well or really shockingly bad. That could go so bad. Or so right. There's some kind of switch. Press it. Oh! Fine, this room here is why I changed my camera border. Definitely. Will you take the x-ray? Yes, it looks like someone's intestinal tract. Let's go digging about in there. Excuse me? Oh. Oh, we've got a few. And my inventory's full. That's definitely on the list. The vocals will definitely go badly on that one. Na 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 ma ma na ma na. Na 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 ma na ma ma na ma. Ma 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 na. Shit, I need to get back to that save room. I've got 2 zombies to fight past. And Naboo, isn't there a midnight song? Isn't there a The Midnight Song with some sick trumpety bits? Oh! You'd almost like do a Real Big Fish song, surely. That's got some great trumpets. Oh boy. Oh my god, combine the two! Real Big Fish did a cover of Take On Me. Combine those two things together. Your ska, your trumpeties, and yep. I don't know what this disc is for. I've got 2 of them now. Hold on. Actually, let me inspect. Is that something I haven't done? For rebooting a system of some sort. Parasol 1200. That's smart. Oh, I might as well just use that. I think Thriller will make the Halloween cut. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Another... This could be an interesting suggestion for Halloween, but I don't know how niche the song is. But that song, What's That Coming Over the Hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? That could be another good Halloween one. And it's got an interesting riff going on with it that could be horrible to recreate. I can't even remember what that song's called. Is it just called Monster? I'm workshopping ideas. More Magnum ammo. Maybe I should have brought the Magnum instead of the pistol. I'm going to end up with a full inventory again in a moment. What's this? V-Act Researcher's Notes. There's now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already, 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decide to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Okay. Hello, Diamond. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're well. Sam, it's definitely the most famous The Automatic song. I can't tell you what other song that they had done. I'm tempted to say that it could be their only song. I don't know. I forgot that they were called The Automatic until you mentioned it. They're describing me. Why? I'm well, sir, thank you. How's Alpaca? I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that you're well. Well, I wonder if I could reboot the system with those discs here. I don't have a login or password, do I? How do I back out of this? Oh, escape. That would do it. Ooh, what's on the shelf? Variety of chemicals. Variety of chemicals you've never seen before. Another flash grenade. Lovely stuff. Wait, is that all that's in here? Just a flash grenade? Hello, Mr. T-Horror. How are you doing? I hope you're well this evening. If you're just joining us, I am Alpaca or Jamie, Scottish variety streamer. And tonight we are playing some more Resident Evil Remake. How are you doing this evening? How was your streaming? How was Resident Evil 2? I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. Hello there, Stan PC Gaming. Hello, of course, Mr. T. Hello, everyone. I hope you're fantastic this evening. Good, thanks. First time ever playing it. Oh, you're in for a treat. When you say, is it RE2 or RE2 Remake? That's the question. Either way, you're doing the remake. You're in for a treat. RE2. It was so. That was my first ever Resident. No, that's a lie. Because I played Resident Evil. No, wait. What order did I go through the games? I actually can't remember the order that I went through the games. It was one of the first Resident Evils that I played. I can consult Twitch Tracker to see which games I played when. Because I can't remember and I'm genuinely wishing to find out. Can't cope with the tank controls and fixed cameras. The RE remake that I'm playing, although it's got fixed cameras, it doesn't have tank controls. It has modern controls. Modern. I would recommend checking out RE2 Remake. The HD remaster of the remake. It's confusing. I never thought I'd like it either because of the tank controls and fixed cameras, but I'm actually having a blast. Resident. So, my first Resident Evil that I played was Yeah, it looks like I played 2, then 3, then 7. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 1 is the order that I've gone in so far over the course of the last year and a half to 2 years nearly. I'd never played any Resident Evil until this year, and it's an absolute joy. It really is so good. Let's get back to the game. Thank you very much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure to check out Mr. T Horror. Oh wow, 7 is such a trip. It's the reason I want to play through them all, so I can get to try and go through that. Kind of the same for me. I had a weird kind of entrance into Resident Evil, in that it's going to be a weird segue. It's going to be a weird progression. But I just finished Shadow of the Colossus, I think it was. And you might be thinking, whoa, how did that get you into Resident Evil? Well, you see, Shadow of the Colossus isn't available on PC. So I was paying for a month of PlayStation Plus on PC, so I could play it. And I finished it before the month was up. So I thought, what's a game that I can start? Oh, Resident Evil 2. Oh, I could probably finish that before my subscription ends. Tried to play it on PlayStation Plus. The input lag was horrible. PlayStation Plus on PC, never try it. The input latency, the lag, it's awful. It's goddamn awful. Yeah, you can get PlayStation Plus on PC. It's awful. Don't do it. Let me present to you PlayStation Plus on PC. PlayStation. Here we go. It's loading. It might want me to sign in which case I can't show you. But it's awful. It's streaming only. Oh yeah, of course. It would require an update. Well, I'm not doing that just now. But at least prior to this update, because I don't know what this update involves, there was no ability to search through games. No ability to search at all, so you just had to go through alphabetically. Yeah, it's not good. And the latency, awful. Really awful. But I managed to get through Shadow of the Colossus just about with PlayStation Plus. Tried Resident Evil 2. No, it was a non-starter. It was awful. But then realised it was on Xbox Game Pass and thought, oh, I can play it there instead. Installed it. This was before I got my new PC. Wouldn't launch. I had an issue back then where no games would launch via Game Pass. I was just like, fucking great. But I found it cheap. So I just installed it on Steam. But in a manner of speaking, somehow connecting the dots, I went from Shadow of the Colossus to Resident Evil 2. Also, fine, did I see you asking about controller or mouse and keyboard? No. I'm playing this on my Starfield Xbox controller. Very much controller. Don't you worry, fine. Don't you worry. Quote number 7: Scars for ID Stripper. God damn it. Stan, can't pick a favourite Resi, but it's either 7 or 8. For me, I would say it's either 4 or 7. Yeah, I'd probably say 4 or 7. Mr. T, for me, the vibe and playstyle of 7 is the scariest. Agree. My god, how many times I got jump scared by those moulded creatures in my face. Jesus Christ. Don't update him, he might crash. I crash all the time, Mr. T. It can't get any worse. Yeah. PC Pass is good because you can download the games. PlayStation Plus is not good on PC because you cannot download the games. I use Game Pass all the time on PC. Fang, oh good, I'd have to batter you. You nearly battered me for bloody using mouse and keyboard, for Resident Evil 2 Remake. I remember when I told you about it and you were like, what? Like, oh, I've done the easy way. I've not suffered. Because I'm aiming with a gun. Why wouldn't I use mouse and keyboard? It's locked. A symbol resembling a power area is carved into the lock. A power area? What does that mean? Hi, your ass is in my face. Whoa! Way! That's my bedroom. The power area. I think that's everyone's bedroom, to be honest. It's locked. Levers for releasing the locks. Now you can just release the locks on the levers. Now, if you can just release the locks on the levers. I cannot. I don't think. I've also got these x-rays to do with. To be fair, if I was going to that tonight... To be fair, I was going to do that tonight, but the pad was vibrating off the table. So I was like, okay, that's told me. If something's vibrating, pay attention to it. Quote number 664. Every now and again, you want to bone in the shower. A memo on the message board catches your attention. Oh. There's something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay. Well, that seems like it should be easy. So that's Clark David. So CD. And that's Gail Holland, GH, so that's after. The space to put up the x-ray photograph. Can I take the other ones off? Ed Fisher. Okay, well. Gail Holland goes here then, which I think is this one. Yep. I'm providing this one. Yes. AB. So we put CD next to that. Part of it is glowing red. The exit. The exit is glowing red. I wonder why. Oh my god, what's that? Part of it's glowing red.
It's good to see you.
Part of it's glowing red.
Alpaca Walker.
Thank you very much for the follow. We have got anonymous follows on here. So, if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. Fang, is that true? What about bone in the shower? I mean, I said it. You when you sleep in the chair. What, my ass is glowing? No, Ken, no. Enough of that. Stan, Twitch has done a Twitch, I think, because I'm almost bloody certain I pressed this button before, but I guess I'll be doing it again. Well, thank you very much for doing it again. Twitch do Twitch things sometimes. Aye, sore arse. He's just a little boy. Right, so they've got a sore arse. Alex has got a sore arse. Clark David has a massive glowing red rod. That's probably spine, maybe. Or maybe windpipe? No. Stomach, esophagus. They've got a glowing liver. They've got glowing lungs. Oh, it just swaps those two around. There's no change. Okay, well, I had it in the right order before. Clark's glowing red rod. Mr. T. Mainly because I'm quite short, but I can actually kick myself in the head. That's impressive. Yes. I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing. You can solve this puzzle in this room now, by the way. You don't need anything else. Okay. I'll be honest. I thought I may have already solved it. Did you read the note on the tape? Oh, wait. I know. I don't think I did. Place in alphabetical order. Yeah, I've done that part. No. Don't exchange. Aha! That's bloody difficult to find. Researcher's letter. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. You are the father. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have anything to not have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Oh, this is one hell of a... I feel like it's a bit of an over-top letter for like just being like, here, I've got something. We hooked up not that long ago, and I've got something. I'm just letting you know, okay? Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement, level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded that password into an X-ray picture. A röntgenogram. Is that how that's pronounced? I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to work it out without any trouble. Are you sure about that? There is one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Truly, John. John, Ada. So I'm guessing that's your username there, John Ada. And then the password is figured out from these. Mr. T. Or I got something and it's all your fault. Dearest Ada, I'm riddled. Good luck. But focus on the items that glow red. There you go. Okay. So this note only makes sense in connection to OGRE2. Because in the OG, Ada tells Leon she's looking for her boyfriend John. This is removed from the remake. Oh, really? Okay, weird. Sounds like John just needs taking out regardless. He just needs a hug. Okay, so the password is poop shoot, rod, liver, lung. I mean, why would your poop shoot be glowing red? What have you been sticking up there? Fine. I know you're not ever going to play OG2, so I thought I'd tell you. You don't know that. You've no idea. You don't know that. I might play 2. I won't play 2. You do know that. You do. You do. Fine. Sounds like John just needs taking out regardless. Yeah, I've read that already. I can't play tank controls. It's too hard. Anyways, watch me backflip and assassinate this. Assassinate this ant in Hitman. Look, that ant had committed crimes. You don't know what that ant had done. Okay? That ant had committed all kinds of heinous acts. You might be wondering where I'm going. I'm going to go get a Magnum. Not the chocolate bar, although that would be welcome. Not chocolate bar. Not chocolate bar. Ice cream. And not the other type of Magnum. Yeah, I don't know why I said, I gone the wrong way. No, this is the right way. I don't know why I said chocolate bar. I know Magnum is an ice cream. Although, could you imagine if Magnum made chocolate bars? It wouldn't be ice cream in the middle, but it'd be some kind of ice cream flavoured filling. I'm kind of salivating thinking about it. Right, pistol stored. And out comes the Magnum. We've got 24 bullets, so let's not waste them. Watch me waste them. Let's also equip it, for the love of God. Whoa! That was close. This was locked, wasn't it? Yeah. Electronically. Ooh, starting to think I should have maybe brought those MO discs. I'll get the goose. That does sound epic, doesn't it, Mr. T? was in this room here? Oh, the goose is always judging. What a glorious headdress. So it gets better. It has these little feet attached to it. And it also has wings. And it's always judging. Okay, so it was... Oh, I can't just type. John. Ada. Janada. And the password... Yeah, you know what? I don't know that yet. One, two, three, four, five. Could be. Could be. The password is rectum. Let's go in rectum. Phrasing. It's not rectum. To be fair, I knew it wasn't rectum, but I thought it'd be funny to try it. Oh, wait a moment. The cadavers are frozen, wrapped in body bags. Diamond. Volve, can I contract you to do my TA work? Oh yeah, this is Volve, and yes, you can. The goose goes under many aliases. Fang, thank you for embiggening that emote and the bits. I very much appreciate it. We could try poop shoot as the password. Mr. T, it just looks so, not angry, but disappointed in me. Judging. It's always judging. Oh! Oh god, how much stuff is on this bed? Ken distracted me by asking for a cornetto. It's because it isn't getting hired for TA work. Just one cornetto? What does that say up there? Count a way of leaking... asphalts? Alphabets. Look at the diagram and the red X-rays. So, yes, these are pointing to different things. So, this is pointing to... Okay, so that isn't a rod, it is the esophagus, like I said. So the things that were glowing in order were the colon, poop shoot, colon, then it was esophagus, oh, I need to change the light. Yeah, colon, esophagus, liver, lungs. Yeah. Colon, esophagus, liver, lungs. Oh, wait a moment. Ed Fisher. Gail Holland. Oh! Alex and Clark. Colon, esophagus, liver, lungs. But I don't get it. I don't get it. There was a password in there. How? Code number 441. Once you have the taste of a big weapon, you don't give it up so easily. Amen. Stephen, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. Oh wait, that's the password. So John Ada is the password. Yes? Ken, how are you doing? Steven, how are you doing? No, that's the username. You need a password. The password is to do with the organs. I don't get it. I don't get how you get a password from the organs. Maybe look at the first letter. C-E-L-L? Cell? Oh! Is that the part? I hate that. Maybe I'm not in Resident Evil puzzle mode tonight. I have taken a week off and my brain's turned to mush. More than usual. Stephen, the usual. I'm getting into a new Only Fools and Horses thing. Oh, okay. And about, I've only been half listening, but didn't it say it was the initials in alphabetical order? Yeah, that was for arranging the X-ray. So that was the initials of the people, so that you knew the order that the things went in. John, Ada, and sell. We'll try it the other way around. John. Ada. Okay, that... What have I done wrong then? The wrong way around. Is it Ada John then? Because at the end of the letter it specifically said John Ada, and I was just like, okay, that must be the order. Oh wait, I'm now confused. Alphabetical order though, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't like John Ada and it doesn't like Ada John. I can. Let's do it. Let's do it in an anagram. Wait, no. Put in John for the login and Ada as the password. What? Then put in cell for second. What do you mean second part? What's second password? On here? That is the most... I hate... No. No. That's... Recently I played... Or I played a little bit of a game called Post Trauma. And I binned that game because of shit like this. Where it's just like, how did you get to the answer? It's like, well, you should know. You should know. It's like, but how do you know? It's like, you should just know. So many times in post-trauma, the answer to a puzzle was for reasons. No specific reason, just that's the answer. What do you mean you don't know the answer? You should know the answer. Okay. Quit. So I've done some unlocking of doors then. That is so silly. Not being able to manually type here is such a 90s vibe. Oh yeah. Nikki, how are you doing? Oh, Jesus, I can't see. Once again, your ass is in the way. Nikki, funnily enough, I was reading your Steam review of Post Trauma earlier when I was looking at the game on the Steam store page. It's like, I can't... It's not a bad game, in theory. It might just be the case that the puzzles don't work for me. I should like this game, but because of how obtuse and convoluted the puzzles are for no real reason, I can't recommend the game. What door did I just release? that one there. That's the one, isn't it? That was the one with the electronic lock. Or was it the one behind the zombie's ass? The upstairs door and the downstairs door, I'm sure. So it should be this one down here. Oh god, you're going to be a pain, aren't you? Yeah, you're going to be a pain, and you grab me from behind. It's locked. Not that one. But the upstairs one... Wait, is that another door there? Okay, I never saw that door before, but it's the same power area. Nikki, good, thank you. About to go back to work tomorrow after a week off, and I'm not mentally ready. Oh no, yeah, it's always the case with coming back from holiday. Hope you had a lovely time off though. I'm doing good. Is it the door through the wee hallway? The wee hallway? Oh, what's that back there? Hold on. Another disc. That is shotgun ammo. Heliport / executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage to heliport / entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. That's awfully harsh and extreme. Elevator / the elevator stops during emergencies. Visual data room. For use by the Special Research Division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Irving, room manager. Prison. Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher. E. Smith, S. Ross, and A. Wesker must be present if viral use is authorized. Triple lock door. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes. Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the... Accessing the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with a special authorization. Passcode output terminal. This is a lot. Use and access of the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Regarding the progress of Tyrant, after the administration of T-Virus, illegible hereafter. Videos are stored on the shelves. They're all security camera recordings. A screen for use with a movie projector. I suppose we've got a movie projector, do we? I think that was one sitting there. Is this a door? The film has been set into place. View it. Oh, yeah. Good evening, Mark. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Umbrella. Bioorganic weapon official report. MA39. Cerberus. Pesky dog?
Pesky bee?
No, it's a dog. Neptune. FI03. MA121. Hunter. T002. Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development staff. Well, we can see one person in there that we definitely recognise. Old Wesker on the right. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to take a note of that because that might be important. 834170623. That feels like it's too long to be important, but I've taken a note of it anyway. Ken, he's only fucking turned up. Mark, I'm absolutely shattered. How are you? I'm doing good. Oh, this is the door I came in from. A moment. I'll double check something. Yeah, it's showing this as an area I can potentially enter. These look like switches here. Or perhaps not. A passcode entry terminal. Use it. Oh! Please say this works with key. No, it doesn't. 8341. Oh, it's a 4-digit code. Right. Well, that's not the. So it's not the 834170623 then. Hello there, Dan Trischan. How are you doing? Super Meat Hands, how are you doing? Could be 6969. Could be. Do we see anything? Do we see anything in these notes regarding a number? I don't remember anything regarding a 4-digit number. Did we see anything in the slides regarding a number? Did you check the reel, like the physical reel? The reel? Oh, so I want to have a wee look at this. This is just going to be the same thing as before. Yeah, we've now got 3 of them. They all do the same thing. Oh, never mind. I'm now confused. I think you've confused me more. Oh, there's a map of the Yes! Absolutely take it. How the hell was I meant to know that that was there? I thought I was clicking on the door to leave. I probably could have seen it in this view, to be honest. You need something else, but you've not been there. Go fix your pockets. Empty my pockets? Yeah, no, I was thinking the same, to be honest, because my inventory is full. I need to drop off some shotgun rounds. And I'm right next to the save room anyway. So, like, it doesn't make sense for me to not visit the box. By the way, I've got a very interesting drink tonight. I think it's a chocolate orange sour beer. Where the hell did I put the ammo for the pistol? There it is. I've got shit tons of ammo. Chocolate orange sour beer. It's not beer. It's sour beer. Since I'm next to the save room, I'm just going to pick up these herbs and put them in the chest. The hipster stouts are incredibly out of character for you. It's been a while, Stephen. They're not stouts! Do I have any other colour of herb? I've got mixed herbs. I've got some blue herbs. Got any red herbs at all? Just another blue. Alright, well, we can mix them. Oh, and you know what? I will give it a save. Even though I've not necessarily done much, I feel like I've done a lot. So let me show you this hipster stout, as you put it. Chocolate, orange, sour beer. It's by Vault City. Aye, this is it here. That's it. Chocolate, orange, sour. That's not the best picture in the world. That's quite blurry, actually. It's not much better. But that's it. That's it there. It's very, very orange and very cloudy. Got a lovely flavour though. Lovely flavour. A little bit tart. A little bit bitter. But very nice. A little sour, of course. Sour beer after all. £5 for something that someone rustled up in a shed. I actually don't remember how much it cost. It was I probably bought it about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, but it's still in date. Nice coaster. It's Twitch branded. I got it from a meetup. Who's a tart? Wouldn't you like to know? I'll probably be sipping that for the rest of the evening. Along with my tea and fruit juice. I think we need to go back down here. I'm trying to think where I've still not been. And where I need to go. I saw the mouse encroaching on the bottom of the screen. Don't encroach on my bottom. Stephen. Strong community around craft beers fosters a passion for trying and discussing different IPA variants. And many see IPAs as a way to move beyond the simple flavours of mainstream lagers. Oh! Ah. Is that from the IPA community? I'm not a big fan of lagers. Oh, good Magnum rounds. Definitely the right decision to carry that weapon.
How did you die?
I forgot to drink water.
Side filter? The hell is a side filter? Oh, slide filter, slide cartridge. Thank you for the hydrate, Tyler. Ken, going to need to head off to bed. All the best, being evil, and catch you on the flippity flop side. Ken, always have a good one. Take care and have a good night. Right, well that looks like a reel. An X-ray photograph. The skeleton structure displayed isn't quite human. Ooh. There seems to be something behind this sturdy door. Open it. Warning! Fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. That's what I do best. Shaking and jarring things. It looks like a refueling device. He might have just been a lab technician wanting to give me some assistance. I didn't want to find out, I just blew him to pieces. Facts. 2. Sanitation Division. Attention of Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon's Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern: more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern: our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern: there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However yet unfortunate, oh, that snuck up on me, that sneeze. However yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. A security system passcode transmission device. If you had an MO disk, you could transmit the passcode to the system. Damn it! Shelf is lined with bottles. They contain powdery substance, some kind of herbal medicine? Eat. Eat the herbal medicine. A bunch of triangular flasks. Well, if I'm going back to the box, I might as well take the ink ribbon with me. I'm going to get an MO disc. Thank you for blessing me. I presume it doesn't matter which one I get. I've got 3 of the blighters. And they all appear to be exactly the same. This guy again. Forever wandering free. Stephen, do you know why Gen Z does not drink IPAs? I presume they just want something with more flavour. Or is it because old people drink IPAs? And that's why they don't want them. I say old people. Older people. I drink IPAs sometimes. Old people. Yeah. There's nothing unusual. Oh. There are red coloured slides inside. Nothing's on it. Huh. Anyway, I've got the MO disc and I've got that. It is indeed because Unk drinks it. It is, to use the correct nomenclature, cringe. I mean, I don't mind an IPA, but I don't like the taste of hops very much. And that's one of the reasons why I don't drink IPAs. Especially ones that taste of hops, and most of them do. I don't mind a blonde. I don't mind a ruby. But a hazy. Can he do a hazy? Is there a code on there? I didn't see one. But I was thinking maybe I could take it to the... room with the red light? Maybe? Or maybe look at it closer. But I was wanting to go back to the MO disc first. I had also had thought that I could maybe use it on the projector. Okay. Transmitting the passcode seems to have unlocked something. Okay, well something's unlocked now. I presume probably not this. I don't know if I can do anything with that. Or if it's just for show. Surely there's something to be done with it. At some point. I'll inspect a reel a little bit closer. No, not use. Examine. I don't see any code on there. I couldn't remember if there was a code on it. I mean, I don't see any code on it at the moment, but I'm wondering if I maybe use it on the projector and things happen. But I don't see any code on it as it is at the moment. So this green light has done something. Oh, it looks usable. Pull it. Okay, maybe it just meant the switch was unlocked. I'm gonna go back to the... Oh my god. I'm trying to remember where the room is. It's upstairs. It's upstairs and then it's end of the hallway. God, I'm gonna be wearing out these stairs. The amount of times I've been going up and down them. Okay, bioorganic weapon official report. MA39 Cerberus. Neptune. Hunter. Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group Development Staff. 8462. There we go. Uh, 8462. I'm getting there. I'm getting in the brain. I'm getting in the brain. Well, you take the lab key. Yes. Some sort of image editing equipment. It looks like you can use it. View Kenneth's film. Oh, what's Kenneth been editing? Oh. One of Kenneth's saucy home movies, I see. He appears to be going for a tumble with a zombie. Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't realise that was my reflection in the window. I don't need to see it again. Lab key. UFO porno! That's what was on the video. I knew that had something to do with it, but couldn't remember. I figured. I figured it out. Stephen, dropping off daughter's gear at Bridge of Allen yesterday, I found out 2 new words. Banksying? Banksying? Is that just a name for... What does that mean? Banksying? Is that like a verb of just like... graffitiing? Oh, I'm Banksying it. It's when you're going out with someone and they just vanish and appear at random. Oh, okay. What just hissed at me in this room? We'll find out in a second. Hello, Raiders. Thank you very much for the raid. I am what he said. I'm Jamie or Alpaca, Scottish variety streamer, and tonight we're playing some Resident Evil. If you were here before the raid, make sure to head over to Night Wanderer's channel and give them a follow if you don't already. How was your stream? And how was Neverwinter Nights? And thank you very much for the follow there. We have got anonymous follows on, so if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. If you wish to chit-chat in the chat, also, of course, very welcome to do so, whatever you're comfortable with. Shoma, how are you doing this evening? I hope you're well. Night Wanderer, I hope you're well. Welcome in, of course. From the Library of Night, we bring Wonders, Coffee, and Raiders. I have Wonders and Coffee, and I am appreciative of the Raiders. How are you doing? Welcome in. Stephen, also Shrekking. It's when the person you lowered your standards for still ended up hurting you. Ouch. That sounds like a zombie. Ooh. Can I get down? Oh, I can give it a push. More shotgun. Maybe I'll switch back to the shotgun. Oh, I can stand up here. This room's still got something in it. Hold on a moment. Oh, there's 2 vents. I'll take first vent. Oh, don't like the sound of that. Ah, don't like the look of that. I think I got it. Oh! Oh! It seems to be combusting. Oh no, do they just infinitely spawn? Oh boy! Oh, don't like that. But you know what I do like? That! Praxis, how are you doing? I saw you were on earlier. Hello. Thank you very much for the raid. I hope you are doing well this evening. If you're just joining us, I'm Alpaca or Jamie, Scottish variety streamer, and tonight we're playing some more Resident Evil. If you were here before the raid, make sure to head over to Praxis and give them a follow if you don't already. They're a lovely group of streamers and you should give them a follow. Who was streaming tonight? I hope you had a good one. Hello, Pelchenstein. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow there. Very much appreciate it. We have got anonymous follows on, so if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you happen to announce that you're here, I actually have something related to your name in the background. If you want to be, if you're interested in finding out what that is. I don't usually lure people. That sounds like an interesting sentence. I like to keep followers anonymous, but I've just put that little seed out there in case you'd just be like, oh, what's this thing that Alpaca's talking about that's related to my name? Hello, Praxis. How are you doing? Welcome in. How was your Factorial? I hope you had a good stream. Night Wanderer was good. I got railroaded for the first hour, as the game had a whole lot of exposition and cutscene to force me through without giving me any choices. And now I'm in hell, trying to find out the true name of the Reaper, who is bound to a piece of flesh of the devil Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles? I think I've said that right. Or close to right. So it's fun. Well, Night Wanderer, that certainly sounds like a time. Certainly sounds like a time. The guy behind you looks nice. He's just kind of lurking there, ready to pounce on me. Tonight was me and David making a mess of Factorio for 3 hours. Then Alistair, the Factorio professional, joined and lost his mind at what we'd wrought. I feel that. I would be in your position, Pilchenstein. I am so inefficient with laying out things in those kind of games. I don't play Factorio, but I have done games with automation before, and my god, was I played a real-time strategy game, which had some automation kind of systems built into it, akin to Factorio and Dyson Sphere programs, that kind of thing. And the mess of conveyor belts that I made for this was wild. I had all these kind of buildings all over the place, and these conveyors, oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. I'm not really into my automation, but I really like real-time strategy, and they integrated this automation kind of stuff really, really nicely into it. The game was called New Cycle. I've not played it in a while, but it was very good when I did play it. Neil Vetus, how are you doing this evening? Hello, I just watched Interstellar for the first time with my mate. Oh, very nice. What did you think of it? I don't think I've seen Interstellar. I've seen The Martian, which came out at a similar time, didn't it? And also stars Matt Damon. They both star Matt Damon, don't they? Interstellar and The Martian. I think those are the two films that came out at a similar time, both starring the same person. I think. I can't remember. Not heard of that. I'll have to look it up. I'll do a wee tab out. New Cycle. I did receive my copy for free. This was like 2 years ago at this point. Well, a year and a half ago. Don't think I need to disclose that anymore, but I'm good like that. But I'm trying to see if they've got an image showing some of the autumn. You can see some conveyor belts up at the top there going around the factories. But it's kind of like your Anno style game, or your Timberborn, where you're building a city. You've got different buildings doing different things, and then you've got like that automation to kind of really make things efficient. So instead of having a car drive down the road bringing coal from the coal mine, you can have it on conveyors and send it straight in. Those cannons? I don't think there were cannons when I played the game. But it starts from very humble kind of origins. I think the general premise of the game is that the Earth is fucked. And you've just resurfaced after spending like a generation underground. And things are still fucked. When was the last update? A couple months ago. But at least there's been a fairly recent update to the game. It's always disappointing when you find a game you really like and then there's just no update for like a year or two. Matt Damon isn't Interstellar, but he's not the star. It's a cameo, really. Right, okay. I think they might have used Matt Damon quite heavily in the marketing, because that's the only thing that I know about the film, is that Matt Damon's in it, and it's space. Neo, Interstellar is not a movie, but it's a symphony. Just glorious all around. I watched it after 9 hours of walking. My legs feel like they are going to snap like twigs. Anyway, I gotta get some scran after that 4-hour marathon. Pilchenstein, enjoy your scran, and thank you very much once again for the raid. Always appreciate it. Always appreciate you. Always appreciate all of Praxis. Stephen, Earth was destroyed by drop shippers, and the only ones that can save it are the gamers. I hear that Earth was killed under a mountain of accessories for Crocs. Just so much, so many little foot additions. Foot additions? Uh-oh. It's rusty shut and won't budge. Oh, that's not ideal. The operating table is covered in blood. This blood doesn't look like it came from surgery, though. Okay, well, this room is just literally for getting through into the next room. 40 tons a day. You know, I'd say Interstellar is just like cinema. Might be one of my favourite movies. I need to watch it at some point. I've been meaning to for ages. Oh, that's filled with antitoxins. Ooh! Flash grenade, yes. A security system passcode transmission device. If you had... I need another MO disc. A body bag lies on the simple bed. The date indicated on the bag is quite old. Oh, I can push this. Oh, wait, is this the room that I first entered in? Oh, it is. Okay. I'll be back in a second with an MO disc, because I'm right next to the save room still. Even those charms are showing up inside whales. So what do you do for business? I accessorize the throat of a whale. What do you mean? They swallow my plastic. And they get stuck in its windpipe. It's something to look at as you get swallowed by the whale. Jonah, is that you? Aye, 'tis me. I actually look forward to getting swallowed by a whale these days. It's very colourful. Ooh, I have got a good number of shotgun shells. I also do have a good number of magnum bullets. Neil, I was like, it's critically acclaimed, and at the end of it, I'm trying to think of why this movie only won Best Visual Effects at the Oscars. It only won the one. From everything I've heard about the movie, that surprises me. I recently watched a movie that was... I think it was critically acclaimed. I don't know, but I kept on seeing clips of the movie on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So I thought, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to watch the movie. King's Speech. Despite the premise of the King's Speech not being the most enthralling of premises, it's essentially just, to boil it down, the person being in line for the throne, who then takes the throne, getting speech therapy. That's the premise of the film. That shouldn't be an entertaining film. But it was. Really? I need to push these shelves every time? Well, at least I know the way. But yeah, no, it was a very enjoyable film. If I was the Queen, I would knight Christopher Nolan. Yes, let's use the MO disc. Sweet. And I think I know where the third one will be. It'll be in the section we've not been to yet. Diamond King's Speech was really good. I really enjoyed it. The premise is weak, but the film was great. It was really, and the job that all the stars in the film did, very, very good job. Right, no use for the lab key. Discard it and let's go in. Neil, also, as an adult man, I would rock a queen's dress too. Super Meat Hands. The King's speech is about a special needs person receiving the help they need. Is a stammer? I don't think a stammer. Is it a form of disability? Oh, you were joking. I don't think it was a very good joke. Sorry. Stephen, I like the bit when Interstellar is like exposition. 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 Also good that we found another save room. Ooh, with more ink ribbon as well. And more shotgun shells. And more revolver bullets. Anything else in here that I can pick up? I could just listen to this music on repeat. I mean, it's hardly music, but I could listen to it on repeat. Neil, what movie are you talking? 6% of the movie is Expedition. I want to overwrite that one. That's like saying, I love the action, the live action scenes in Up. Wait a minute. Resident Evil does have amazing music. But there's something about the save room music that's kind of reassuring. Like, one of the things that I said recently was that it's the kind of music that I can envision playing as well in Fallout 3, just walking through the wasteland. Like, almost like that desolate nothingness of the wasteland, and this just kind of emphasizes that. But that kind of brings a comfort at the same time. I know Fallout 3 came out a long time after this. There's another game that's coming out soon, and I highly recommend checking out the demo if you haven't already. It's called... Now the game's got an interesting name. The game is called SSR Wives, The Murder of My Winter Crush. It sounds like some kind of weeby nonsense. But it's genuinely a really good game. And it's very akin to Resident Evil. If it'll play. Let's go with an actual gameplay trailer as opposed to just looking through the TV. Why did they name it so sus? I don't know. But it's absolutely class. I played the demo. Fantastic. And the music. The music was really good as well. But if you want to check it out, that's the link there to the game. But... SSR Wives. Let me just get the soundtrack from the menu and the save room music. So let's just go ahead and mute Resident Evil just now. This is the main menu music for SSR Wives. It goes hard. It's very PS1 era. Kind of late 90s, early 2000s. Starts out nice and casual, but then it goes hard. Michael, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Also, I'm pretty sure someone came in a moment ago. Alan, how are you doing? So good! So good! I shared it earlier in the Discord if anyone else wants to listen to it. And I'll give you the save room music as well from this game. But it's very akin to something Resident Evil-like. Super Meat Hands, the save room theme I like is the one from Dead Aim, the one that was on the PS2 and took place on a ship. It's a shame that it's stuck to just that game. Yeah, that's a shame. Good save music should feel like you're sitting down years later after started jogging to find a chair. That describes this music perfectly. I would say. But yeah, that's SSR Wives. I can't wait for it to come out. It's slated for a release of January 2026. I think it originally had an earlier release date that it was meant to be. I think it might have just had the general 2025 year. But it's now set for January next year, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Also, speaking of a game that now has a release date, if you didn't see the news earlier on, Hollow Knight Silksong has a release date. It's in 2 weeks' time. It's literally in 14 days. Which makes me confused about the messaging behind that game. Because at Summer Game Fest, it was announced by Xbox that it was going to be available at launch of the Xbox Ally ROG handheld thing. Whenever that's launching, which we think is, I think it's November/December that it's meant to be launching. But Xbox announced Silksong was going to be playable at the launch of that console. It's just like, oh my god, wow. But then Silksong developers came out and clarified, saying it's not going to be available at launch, but it will be available during the launch window of the console. So it's like, okay, so that's like, what, maybe the first 3 months after the console releases? But now Team Cherry, the developers of Silksong, have come out and said, oh, September 4th. Why was there the earlier statement of the launch window? That feels like it was completely unnecessary. So unnecessary. Because that made the launch window seem more vague and like it might even go into next year. Xbox Ally X is October 16th. Is that when that is? It's sooner than I thought. But even so, I don't see why Team Cherry bothered to come out and say it'll be available at the launch window of the Xbox Ally X. Because it's like, oh, so it's not going to be out before the Ally. Oh, no, it is going to be out before now, apparently. Unless they shift it again, who knows? Who knows with Team Cherry at the moment. But what they've shown looks good. There's a new trailer that came out earlier on today for Silksong. It really does look quite good. Neo, like you're stuck in an uncomfortable and terrifying world and something just comes up and hugs you. That's good safe music. The one from SSR Wives? Yeah. I just had that on repeat earlier on. Silksong is so hyped for, but Lego Batman, oh, Lego Batman looks so good. And Matt Berry playing Bane? Inspired decision. Inspired casting. Steven, what's going to be unnecessary is when streamers start one-upping each other in increasingly childish ways. Resident Evil Silksong? Oh, why did I... No. Regarding. Not... Sorry. You capitalized both R and E, and I read that as Resident Evil Silk Song. I thought, what the fuck? Regarding. Yes, no, there will obviously be a lot of one-upping. There always is. You see it with, especially with Souls games. And despite the fact that Silk Song and the original Hollow Knight are Metroid games, because they have a level of difficulty, a lot of people describe them as Souls-like. Because apparently difficult that's what Souls-like apparently means to some people. Difficult game. You see it all the time with Souls games. People having to one-up each other. Oh, I did this game without dying. Oh, I did this without being hit. I did it without any weapon. Without any levels up. I've played it on a joystick. I've played it on a wheel. I've played it on a dance mat. I played it using neural inputs. And some of that is actually really cool. Like, really cool. But it is a lot of one-upmanship. I know. I Resident Evil Silk Song. I've just put something out there that shouldn't have been put out there. I have already saved, haven't I? Yes. Yes, I have. Can't believe they announced that. What an interesting collab. There's a little red room up here. The elevator isn't working. It looks like you'll have to operate the switch on the right-hand side. Okay. It appears to be the control panel for the elevator. Press the switch. It doesn't seem to be getting any power. That's fine. We can fix that. Stephen, been a lot of good threads on Blue Sky about Souls-like this week. Oh? Super Meat Hands. Yeah, a lot of the main gaming sites usually say a hard game is like Dark Souls, just because it's hard and nothing to do with its gameplay mechanics / formula. I think that partially came from YouTubers, I think. Because for catchy titles, we like to boil things down to like their base level that people can understand, but also it gets people's attention. So a lot of YouTubers would use either in the thumbnail or in the title of their video, "This is the Dark Souls of FPS," or "This is the Dark Souls of Metroid." It's like, because you can kind of understand that, but also people just see, oh, Dark Souls. That's all they care about. Also, I heard another bug. Oh! Oh, this is a horrible angle. Those were words. What a time to reload. Ah! I'm still at caution, that's fine. I don't know what the noise that just exited my mouth was. I think I just went, oh, bah, 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 or something like that. I panicked. I was scared. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Oh. I've heard that before. A refueling device for the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. There's an empty capsule. Yes, I will take that. I need to take that back upstairs and get it refueled. I might as well just do that now. You embraced your inner Missy Elliott. Where was that refueling? Neo, small pet peeve. Why are all AAA games going for realism instead of gameplay? And then indie games focus on some horror, Papers, Please, Walking Simulator, or Protect the Tower gameplay. I want to see something new from AAA or new from indie. I don't know, I feel like there's been a couple games that have done some really interesting things. I would say Expedition 3 did some really special things. And Dave the Diver did some fantastic things. Cult of the Lamb as well did some really fantastic things. In recent times. I'm trying to think of other games that have done some really good things. That have kind of evolved the genre. Nope, not this room. Oh, I remember. It's this room here. Stephen, did you see the new BBC show with Davina is a combo of dating and survival? It's not necessary. Looks like a refueling device. Set the capsule into place. Oh, okay, okay. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Oh, but I'm constantly running! That's not good. Stranded on Honeymoon Island. You get paired up and then dropped on a desert island. This is the first time I've walked in this game. I'm scared I'm gonna blow up. And not in the good way. I don't know if I'm being too cautious. Sam, heading to bed now. Enjoy residenting your evil. I will. And thank you, Sam, very much for popping in. I always appreciate you. Take care of yourself and have a good night. Fang, am I being overly cautious? Oh. Neo. It's either Fetch Quest, Papers, Please, Spot the Difference, or Protect the Tower. I want to see another Resident Evil idea from indie. It's rusty shut. I'm not being too cautious. Okay. Good to know. Horror seems drowning in the only 5 drinks it can mix at a bar when actually there are hundreds of recipes, but it doesn't ask what the customer wants, but just gives them what drink the most people will be fine with tasting. Yeah, there's a lot of samey with, well, that's the thing. It's really the case of flavour of the moment when it comes to games. And you always see it. Things come in waves. When Left 4 Dead was at its peak popularity, what did you get after Left 4 Dead? Lots of zombie games. When PUBG kind of took off in the Battle Royale genre, what did you see after that? Lots of Battle Royale games. I mean, I personally would argue that Battle Royale first took off in Minecraft, but it didn't reach, like, explosive heights until PUBG, I would say. With Expedition 33 doing gangbusters? Gamebusters. You're probably going to see a lot more of that kind of game coming out in the next few years, I would imagine. Because people always go chasing what's popular there and then. When Vampire Survivors took off during COVID, suddenly you've got an influx of games that all call themselves something Survivors. Hello, Hammond.
What a game.
Didn't even ask for it to surrender, I just shot it there and then. So Hammond, thank you very much for the 30-month sub. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy ad reviewing! And enjoy being part of the flock. Oh, there's a second! Now that is one hell of a transition there. Bug in camera, shot out of the way. There's a third. Oh, are they just continually crawling out of that vent? That godforsaken vent. Hammond, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Ah! Ooh. There's no power to main elevator. Start it up. Ow, my shins! Ooh, yeah, no, I need to heal now. It got me as I was dying! As it was dying. I've ended up back round here. How have I done that? Ugh! Lab self-destruct mechanism. It's huge! I need to go back out of this room. I understand. Out of the room. Go back to the left. Fine. Good thing you cleared out the chimeras, because they will snap your neck. Also almost certainly would have caused me to explode. This is where the bloody MO disc is. Okay, good to know. I'll be back in a jiffy. I'll go restart that. Okay. Super Meat Hand. I wonder when publishers will finally give up on live service games. Nope. That's not happening anytime soon. Like, they're wasting billions on trying to make them take off. But they never do. But if they do take off, then they could be in for tens of billions. Also take some herbs with me. Fine. There is an end to them, but there is a lot. Hammond, oh good, thank you. Hope you are too. How have you been finding this? I know we discussed it a little at the weekend. Oh, I've been loving it. I've been absolutely loving it. There have been a few things here and there that have confused me. And I have needed my hand held a little bit. But it has been very enjoyable. And I'm very happy to have played it. You know what's a good horror game from recent years? Neo. Mouth-washing. So good. Some pretty dark subject matter, but the game is incredible. Would recommend mouth-washing. Neo, like a really good horror game idea is a SWAT-based survival game about a house. I almost said a horse. Whose horse is this? A house that makes no sense. As you go through, you slowly uncover more about its history and go up against horrifying, unpredictable demons, creatures and what's left of whoever's in there. It sounds kind of similar to the world of SCP or Control, actually. Mouthwashing's brilliant. Oh, it's so good. That's fine. Just shove that in your mouth. Do I want to be going the left, or do I want to be going through this door? What I do want to be doing is reloading my gun. Do the ammo disc first? Cool. That's what I was thinking. Because I almost thought, well, I need to go up the lift. Is the ammo discs like an optional thing? Mission optional! That's what ammo stands for. Few people know that. It's not actually, I've just made that up. Oh, hello!
Chris?
Are you mission optional?
Wesker's the...
I know.
Jill, I need to tell you something. I met this girl called Rebecca. I kind of got her killed.
Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I'll be back, apparently. I wasn't sure if you'd missed them or no, but I'm glad you didn't. They change your ending. Oh. Thank you for the embiggened emote. About Rebecca. She's downstairs. She's downstairs. Neo, I want something like Ready or Not mixed with the Backrooms, with an environment like Resident Evil and The Last of Us. It sounds like what you're wanting is GTFO. Kind of like GTFO. But GTFO is almost like too realistic. It needs a bit more backroomsiness about it than the super realistic look that it goes for. Actually, you know what kind of is what you're looking for, Neo? FBC Firebreak. I did get my copy for free. It's also on Game Pass and PS Catalog. But FBC Firebreak is kind of like that, but it needs more content. But it was very fun. Stephen, what if GTA Online had a monthly fee, $10-ish? If it had a monthly fee of $10, I don't think the roleplay community would have taken off in the way that it has on, certainly, Twitch. But I don't know how much of a percentage of those that play the game are part of the RP community. Probably a very small amount. But the RP community makes up quite a significant amount of Twitch viewership, I would imagine. $10 a month, I think you probably kill that entire thing. If GTA had something like that. But it wouldn't kill the game. It would kill the RP side, but it wouldn't kill the game. It might kill its presence on Twitch, potentially. Rockstar doesn't care about Twitch. Well, I mean, you say that, but remember, Rockstar did buy 5M, the developers of GTA RP. Fine. Do I have to go back to Jill? Or can I just leave now? Where the hell did I put my ink ribbon? Aha. if you want, or you can leave her. So I can get her out. If you're a horrible, horrible man, you can just trap her there forever. Well, that would be quite in character, wouldn't it now, for what I've done this run. Yes, but go up the lift first. Okay. I'll come back for her. I'm not a horrible, horrible man. At least I try not to be. Right, turn it on. Neil, I think something that I would work on. I think something that I would work on is makes a lot of monsters with snapping and cracking noises, because that's what creeps me out. Thank you very much for the follow there. We do have anonymous follows on, so if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you wish to chat in the chat, you're also welcome to do so, whatever you're comfortable with. This hallway is showing... Oh, God! I didn't see all that shotgun ammo there. I thought it was part of the wall. Well, that's the next gun I'm switching to then, is the shotgun once I run out of revolver bullets. Magnum bullets. Neil, I want a lot of the horror to be just leaning up near a door, not knowing what's behind it. Knowing it could be empty or not.
Come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course...
Excuse me? Oh no, I skipped that! I've skipped that as well! I was hoping it would pause it. Oh God, I've skipped it and I've got a gun held to my head!
Tyrant.
I just saved. It's fine. Oops. We're good. We're good. Oh, wow. I really do have a lot of shotgun shells. I'm still going to stick with the revolver for now. Fang. Thrown off by the cum. That's a sentence. But yes, I was Fang. I just heard Wesker saying, Chris, you've come. I'm proud of you. I was just like, excuse me? No, wee kitties. We have a goose to bestow upon the chat. Fang! Wesker loves to come. See? He's gay. I keep saying it. There you go. Some of you may not have seen this before. This hat. It's a goose. Appreciate my goose. I just realised it's hiding your reaction. It's probably for the best. Lower the goose. What do you mean lower the goose? What do you mean it's hiding my reaction? It's the most handsome goose on Twitch. A very, very good goose. Oh! Vadam, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Alright, let's not do that again. Let's not skip things.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
Since always.
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrella's... No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of stars.
Fang! Avert your eyes!
With your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
Enrico? Yes. I'm a fair man. I'll destroy all of you stars along with this entire place.
You.
Time for show and tell. Get up.
It has you captured, Fang. I'm doing good, Vadam. Super Meat Hands. You know, wearing that goose hat, would you be technically be putting your head up its butt? Let's not go into it. I've got me a tyrant to kill.
The ultimate life form.
Jack, I hope you're well.
Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Straight through his crotch as well. Someone's been watching that video grab his dick and twist it too much.
Come on, you test tube freak.
It's a shame Rebecca died. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Yeah, she'd have loved to see a tyrant. Jack, I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Diamond, the goose is laying alpaca. Wait, that came out right. Do not lay me. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was, in fact, 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery. But now everything is clear to me. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample specimen. The sample specimen's body. I read that wrong. In the sample specimen? That doesn't sound right. It was incubating in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then, from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved! Maybe a more appropriate word to describe it. The observation gave me more insight in my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the Bow's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately, I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. Dr. fucking William Birkin. Is there nothing round here? Oh, I've released a lock. Terminal looks like it's used to monitor the status of the creatures inside the capsules. Some of the creepiest things you've ever seen. Is there something in here that I've not picked up? Is that a reflection? Yeah, that is a reflection. Super Me Hands. That's how you could have stopped stopped Wesker. Just tell him that Rebecca is dead, and it would have given you the opening to disarm him. It would have been like, what? No! But I don't even know who she is. Nor do I care. A machine used to compile experimental data. Experiment my data. I've read that already. Where is the thing in this room that apparently I can do something with it? The room is still showing red. That is a reflection. The caption said ugly creatures. Chris is sad. Well, we killed a tyrant. We killed Wesker. Or did we? I guess we now go back down for Jill. Or do we blow up first? I'm gonna go for Jill now. Then I'll blow up. I assume I'm going down, down, down to blow up this facility. Ah, back the other way. Hello E4, how are you doing? I'm well. Quote number 772. Cook them sous vide. That's the only way to tenderize a tentacle. There is no other way. Time is it? Oh wow, maybe I won't be needing a backup game, Fang. You'll be done in 10 minutes. I still don't think I'll need a backup game. The lab exit door is locked. Oh, Okay. I don't suppose... nah. I was going to say I don't suppose that there's a way through from the room backing onto it. But that's technically on a different level, wouldn't it be? Yeah, because it's up these stairs. I don't know how to unlock that. Did you save Jill? No. She's still in there, I think. Well, this isn't the room I thought it was. As far as I'm aware, she's still in that room. What's this room? Did you go check the door? I did. I just checked it there. Ah, yes. It said it was locked. Wait a second. Oh god. This is where I find out that I've done something wrong. Yeah, the lab exit door is locked. How you been finding Ari? Oh, I've been loving it. It's been absolutely fantastic. I don't know if I'd recommend the original, but I haven't played the original. This is the HD remaster of the remake, and it's been very good. Right, before those wrinklies come and get me. Still don't know why that room's red up there. I don't actually know if you can save Jill, because you let Rebecca die. Oh, really? Surely that's not... Oh! Surely that's not a thing. Where if Rebecca dies, you can't save Jill. That's... surely not. E4, it was a mistake. I didn't let her die, she just died. Okay, there's a difference. I have a corpse lying on the operating table. Monitor used to display images. Microscope. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on a moment. Was it Ada and John? Or was it John Ada? I can't remember. Other way around. Healthy 21-year-olds don't just die. Yeah, apparently they do. Oh, that's that room. What's 2F? I've forgotten what room this is. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, no, there's nothing to be done here. Row of LCD monitors used to display something. Information. Variety of chemicals you've never seen before. I have no idea why this room's red. I cannot see anything on the floor. I can't see anything on the table. A biohazard mark indicates the presence of biologically hazardous materials. I don't know why this room's red. Shotgun shells in the shotgun shells in the wall, I think. I could not see them. I could not see them at all. Oh! Quote number 573. Comedy is no laughing matter. Did you get the master key from Wesker? You just have to rub and click the wall. Which wall? Where am I rubbing? Behind the bodies. I presume not this side. Wait. Oh, LCD monitors. The shelf behind the bodies. Oh, it's a first aid box. How the fuck are you meant to find that? And since my health is a little bit low, I will eat it. I was just annoyed that there was something in here, and I just could not see it. Hello, CJ, how are you doing? I don't remember getting a master key from Wesker Fang. Oh dear! Go save and reload maybe. It might be bugged. Not a bad shout. I don't know how I didn't get grabbed there. I've never let Rebecca die, so I don't know if the game is meant to do it. It's meant to do this. Yeah, that's a good question. So I can also look in my inventory for any keys. I've got a residence key. That doesn't seem like the thing. I've got many a crank. Yeah, I've got no keys or anything like that. Reload from before the fight and see if he dropped. Oh, so I'm going to do another save just now as well. But then I'll reload number 29. I don't know when 29 was, though. That's the only thing. I'm not good at remembering. Load game. Yeah, and if it doesn't, just load this up. Yeah. Right, where am I? What am I holding? Okay, I think this is before I went up the lift. Like, immediately before I went up the lift. Yes, yes it was, because I remember reloading the save before when I skipped those cutscenes. Yes, it's immediately before the fight, so this fight should be easy. Okay. I wonder if maybe that's why the room up here was red. Because remember it was red when I was after the fight and I couldn't figure out what I hadn't picked up. But I also didn't have the option to pick up anything around Wesker. We can just skip through this. Easy peasy. Okay, got the notes from before. Oh! Oh! There it is. The shiny. So I almost want to reload save 30 and then come back up here then with that. Because I've probably just missed it then. And at least save 30, I'll have everything organized and I'll have all the items that I've picked up and all that after the fight. I just need to get back to the room. It's easy enough. My logic is sound. Because this way I don't need to go through any of the other rooms. I did find it weird, but then again, flashback to every shiny you've missed. I've missed quite a few shinies. In my defense, I'm surprised I didn't see it. That's more incriminating than in my defense. In my defense, I did miss it. It's like, Your Honor, I would like to talk to my client for a moment. His argument's not very sound. I can see some holes in the argument. Yes. No, yeah. No, it's definitely his fault. And I bet I go into this room and the shiny is very much there. Oh look, there it is. Yeah, I'll take the lab key. Let's go rescue Joe. Jesus, I very nearly just left Joe to die. Oh look, the bright light on the floor. That's totally normal. I thought it was just a bit of glass that was catching the light. There is a lot of smashed glass and there's a lot of flashing lights. The well-polished floor. I'll shoot. You want to see something well-polished? No, that doesn't sound right. Naboo, to be fair, none of us were watching close enough to see it either. Exactly, exactly. And I went through that room multiple times, so it's your fault as much as it is mine. Give the goose a good polish. How does one polish a goose? Do you... Just keep rubbing it. Quote number 654. Who bathes our sausage? Hopefully everyone. There we go. Joe, you won't be dying here today.
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
It was quite a wait. No polishing the grease. The grease? The grease? No polishing the geese on stream. It was E-Kitties.
Let's get going.
I thought I was leading the way. Oh, where did she go? Is she going down? Or is she going up? I'm gonna assume down, because that's gotta be where the bomb is. We're gonna do some bombage. Please say that she went this way. Have I taken a wrong turn? Fine. I'm really sorry, Nikki. No, wait, what? But there won't be any bombing. Up? I need to go up? I get lost all the time. You just have to leave, okay. I thought I had to go downstairs to interact with the computer to do something. I thought it said something about a bomb earlier. Sorry, Joe, I took a wee bit of a detour. I actually don't know if you can do the self-destruct without Rebecca. Oh! In the boot today and just leave. You make a very... Yeah, you make a very good argument. Speaking of just leave, I wonder how the TikTok's done. Bare big balls. 800 views. Lovely. There we go. There's no further use for the key. Discard. Right, let's get out of here. Joe, sorry, I took a left when I should have taken a right. Oh. Ammo and first aid. Okay. Why am I still holding? Hold on. Sorry, Joe, I need to go back. Oh, it's okay. Jill's still here. She's waiting for me, even though I was ahead of her. Just wait there a little bit longer. I might as well give it another save since I'm holding the save ribbon. I have no idea which one I'm overwriting. The top one. I went back to drop off the ink ribbon that I'm holding because I don't need it. I also don't need the shotgun shells. 15 ammo. You know what? I'm changing weapon. I'm changing to the shotgun. I don't know how much more combat there is, but I'm going to change to the shotgun. We're fucking tons of the ammo anyway. Quote number 1314. Do you eat where you shit? Do not sleep where you shit. Just don't shit in my bed. Please don't shit in my bed. Alright, let's see what's in these. First aid spray. And the other one. Some herb. Unky herb.
This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
You're glad? You should be so glad that I did not have my shotgun equipped, because I turned around and tried to blast her. Ooh, what's that? Fuse unit. I feel like that goes here. It farts into the walkie.
I'll take care of them.
What?
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
Okay.
I mean, we could both just go in the left. That would be amazing consider you've already twice, Fang, twice. Why stop at 2? The hell is this? Signal rockets. The hell am I doing with signal rockets? A third is simply too much. Sounded like the most pathetic firework I've ever heard. Jill?
You okay?
Joe's got a fear of helicopters. Hey, I got the achievement You Demand, Chris. Finish the game using Chris. I bloody well did it. Goodbye, mansion. Oh, how happy I will be to never enter you again. No, but it was a very fun time. But I certainly wouldn't go back. I would maybe go once on booking.com or TripAdvisor, but I wouldn't go again. Now you have to replay it to get the true ending. The one where Rebecca lives. Hello.
It's good to see ya. My name is Alpaca Walker.
Not Wesker at the end. Thank you very much for the follow. We have got anonymous follows on, so if you wish to lurk in the background, you're more than welcome to do so. If you wish to chit chat, you're also very welcome to do so, whatever you're comfortable with. Naboo, nothing beats a Jet 2 Dead Rebecca clip. Just nothing beats a ah. The one where you actually get a boss fight at the end. Oh, is there another ending with a boss fight? If I play, is there multiple characters that you play as? In fact, that's a stupid question. Of course there is. I know there is. I chose Chrissy's small pockets. Pleased to meet you, Al. My name's Michelle, but you can call me Kayla for short. Okay. Speedrun now. Jill's run is way more forgiving. I would imagine so. If Chrissy's thing is little amounts of pockets, then anything will be easier. I feel like I did not too bad on Chris, yeah. Oh, Dictated Girl, welcome in. Or Kayla. I hope you're well, how are you doing? Man, remember when development teams were this small? Nowadays, this would be a 20-minute long credit sequence because of how many people were involved and how big the studio is. But also, I would imagine that back when this was made, you would also get it would also be the case that a lot of people would not be credited in the credits that probably deserve to be. Probably the QA team, for example. Playtime, 12 hours. Is 12 hours good for a first run? I don't know. I killed 90 creatures. Fang is looking at that number going, what the fuck? 90?
There can be only one.
How did you kill 90 creatures? There's 90 creatures in this game? Thanks guys and good. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm glad they're doing good, Kayla. I can't believe it. I killed everyone. I used 31 ink ribbons, I used 36 health items, and I used 332 bullets. I feel like 12 hours is not too bad for a first run. Chris is a new costume. You got a closet key. A new costume has been unlocked. You can change in the dressing room. Oh, it's 0-0, clear data. You really need to do that? Once again. Oh, I presume that's playing through again a second time, obviously. Kayla, I do recall in the original version of Ari, there were a couple different endings. I saw especially a bad ending. Well, I'm going to call it the nonchalant ending, where I escaped with Jill, and there was no real panic about it. There was no boss fight. It was pretty chill. The nonchalant ending. Fang, there's still multiple endings in this. That's true. Doesn't mean I'm going to play through it every time to get all the endings, though. But we may not be finished with this. But we are finished with it for just now. Because it is midnight. And I thought I was going to need a backup game for tonight, because I thought I'd be ending this way before the end of the stream. No, it took up the entirety of the stream, funnily enough. Is my way with games. Fang, the fuck Rebecca ending. That's the one that I got. The nonchalant fuck Rebecca ending. Melodic Hammond was cool to see. Was cool to have you here. Was cool to have all of you here. I did think this might take the whole stream. You were right. You were right. It didn't help. What was it that didn't help? It was the password. The password with the x-rays. That didn't help things. that probably would have saved about maybe 15 to 20 minutes had that been a bit more obvious to my brain. But it wasn't. Jack, when game is longer than you think... Oh, but stream time with games is always going to be longer than just playing solo anyway, off stream. It's always the case. You've got the time involved in looking at chat, and then the time involved after that catching up on everything that you missed because you looked at chat for 2 seconds. I mean, just prime example, when we were doing the reaction to Gamescom, and I looked at chat for a second while there was the Tyrannosaurus statue on screen. And then when I looked back and I saw the poster of Lucy in the statue's mouth, and I thought it was the Deathclaw, and I was just like, really well edited, and I was just like, oh, and everyone was like, did you even watch the trailer? It's like, yeah, I did, honest. Peg, oh, did I arrive when we finished the game? Yes, you did. We've literally just finished. Kayla, my brother and I have been fans of Ari since we were kids. He would play their games like all the time, and I watch him. I had never played Resident Evil until last year, with an asterisk. I swear I had played through Resident Evil 7 before I started streaming. There is no evidence to support that I did. I am so sure that I played through it kind of close to when it came out. I'm so sure. I don't own it on Steam. Oh, sorry, I didn't own it on Steam. I never owned it on Epic. I don't think it was on Game Pass. I don't know. There's no evidence to support that I ever played it, but I'm sure that I did. But even though I thought I had, I played through it again last year. But last year was the first time I played any Resident Evil game. I played through 2, 3, and 4 remake, 7 and 8. I then went on to Separate Ways for 4 remake, and the DLC for 7 or 8. No, I played the DLC for 7 and 8, both of them, and now I've gone back to the Resident Evil 1 remake. That was good. But yeah, I never owned a PlayStation when growing up, and I don't think the games were readily available really on PC. They may have been, I don't know. I certainly didn't pay attention to them because I didn't have a PlayStation. I think that's what was more the case. I just didn't pay attention to them. But they were very enjoyable. And do you know what else is enjoyable? All of your lovely faces. Being here, thank you very much for being here. It's been a blast. I will be live again tomorrow at 9 PM UK time, where I will be playing some community games. It's Friday, it's community games night tomorrow, so make sure to pop on in and check out some of what we're doing. There'll be marbles on stream, there'll be quizzes, there'll be fun and games and prizes throughout. So that is tomorrow at 9 PM UK time. Also, don't forget that on Saturday, we are not doing Dying Light the Beast, because the game was delayed 2 weeks ago, and it's not coming out until September now, September 19th. And I didn't realise that until after I made the schedule, so ignore the fact that it says Dying Light there. We're not Dying Light. But tomorrow is Community Games Night. And thank you very much for being here. And Fang, thank you very much for all your help, of course. I have very greatly appreciated it. Thank you, Jack, for being here. Thank you all for being here. Dictated Girl, you should definitely play the original versions. It brings back a lot of memories. Tank controls. I don't know. I don't know. I have an aversion to tank controls. It sends me out in hives. Fang, I told you I'd make sure you didn't get lost, and you did good. You did good. But I never had any doubt that you'd do good. Let's go find someone to raid. Regardless of who it is, please stay for the raid and show them some love and appreciation, and give them a follow if you don't already. But in the meantime, you can check me out on social media, and you can also join me in Discord. Just make sure to react to the rules. And I also have a wee merch store if you fancy some alpaca themed goodies. Let's find someone to raid. I raided them recently. Is there anyone that I follow that's playing anything Resident Evil at the moment? Or even Resident Evil adjacent? Oh, I do see someone playing something Resident Evil. Let me just see. Okay, I've got... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know who I'm going to be raiding onto tonight. I'm going to send you across tonight to Abandon Hope, a fellow member of the Crypt stream team. She is currently playing RE2, the original RE2. So make sure to stay for that. Please give them a follow if you don't already. Show them some love and appreciation. Thank you very much once again. It's been a blast. And thank you, Mark. Thank you, mods, for everything. Thank you for the bits, tips, subs, and resubs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the raids from... Where did the raids? Where are the raids? From Praxis Cast, from Night Wanderer, from Mr. T Horror. Very much appreciate it. Like I said, I'll be live again tomorrow at 9 PM UK time. But until then, have a good rest of your evening. And we need a quote. A quote of the day for our raid message. Okay, well, that's the raid message. Quote number 249. The killer just had to whack me off. Nope, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. That was close. You almost chopped my arse off. I'll go with that second one. That's better. Our quote of the day today is quote number 1035. That was close. You almost chopped my arse off. If you're not a subscriber, copy that message and paste it into Abandon Hope's chat. If you are a subscriber, copy the second message there and paste it into their chat. That is your raid message. Take care of yourselves. Have a good rest of the evening. Have a good sleep. Bye for now. Ta-ta.